your car too.
Let's go with the granny wagon. Is that a Supra? Who did it? Come on. Dead white.
Hello everybody, welcome to another how-to for Mi Amigo. So pretty simple one, we're going to be putting headlights in it. This will probably apply to the Rodeo people more since this is the Rodeo front end, which is why this video is tagged headlights for the Rodeo, because the Amigos are nothing like this, the pickups aren't like this. This is the Rodeo front end, okay? So don't let the two-door confuse you if you're here change the headlights on your Rodeo. So I have swapped the pigtails too, so this is exactly what you would be seeing on your Rodeo. So it's pretty simple. All we've got to do is lift both of those little blue tabs, if I can bring you in anymore. Lift both of these blue tabs and this socket pulls out, and then we remove this wire clip and the headlight bulb pops out. And for the passenger side, the biggest problem here is going to be jamming our big freaking, and that one is okay. The reason why this one's not plugged in all the way is because this bulb is burnt out, and I was messing with it and I got that plug loose and I didn't want to have to fight it off later, which is why I never plugged it all the way in, because the light was already burned out. Anyway, the biggest problem we're going to have is getting our gigantic donkey hands jammed down in these small holes. If you have an issue, you're gonna have to take off your snorkels like this and just take that off. This will slide out, which we might do anyway, just because it'll be just a little bit simpler for the sake of what, two bolts, two 10 millimeters, one right there, this little fella. And then the rest of this, I believe, will just pull right out. Yeah, all the rest of this will pull right out. So anywho's, let's disconnect these. I need to take my watch off so I don't break it, but could use a small screwdriver to the side. But just, you want to, don't lift those blue tabs any more than you have to, because yours probably old and you don't want to break them off. So we're just going to lift those up and unplug these little fellas. So as far as getting that little clip to pop up, the metal clip, I just put my little screwdriver in here and give it a twist. Other side, oh, it went right there. Just scoot that little fella back, if you will. There we go. Don't lose your clip. Pull that out. Ugh, that snorkel is very much in the way. I might take that out because I don't want to mess up the new bulb. The only other option is to take that clip all the way off the back of the headlight, which also seems like a massive pain in the neck. So what we're going to do, so I'm going to go get my 10 millimeter and pull this off real quick. Make the whole job simpler. Much better. Came off in several pieces. We have a little bit more room. We can bend that hook down. Ta-da! Okay, you can still hear me over the sounds of the throbbing exhaust of that damn Chevrolet. Putting it back in was slightly harder than I was hoping it would be. Because I'm a dumbass and I insist on doing LED everything, I had to fight the clip off the back of the headlight for the most part anyway to get it around the housing for the LED. But if you're going with a standard bulb, you won't have to do that. But it went back in easy enough, and I just used my screwdriver again to push the clip over. Make sure it seats all the way so your headlight bulb doesn't get moisture in it. And just put that little fella back out of the way like this, you know, just give him a little tucky tuck, you know, something like that. It's fine. And we will do the other side before we put the snorkel and all that nonsense back on. I mean, we can jam this part back in. I doubt I can do that one-handed, but it just goes, there we go, like that. Just get that large plug into the small hole. Don't forget that part there. Let's see, where exactly is it catching it? You get the drift. I'll two-hand that part. And we're gonna leave the rest of this off until we get the other side done. So, same thing over here, although we do have more room to work. I'm just gonna, there we go. Try not to lose another tool. Should go all the way off. Ah, and you see the issue. This is the burned one. So the other bulb in. I don't know if I can just do this in one long cut here. Maybe, if I can get that. Yes, I'm saving my old light bulb. No, I don't care if it's touching it. Okay. So, just down in here like that. Get him in there. There we go. Still gonna have to. Whoop. It's much more difficult doing this one-handed. Nothing to do the manly feeling around blind. Okay. There we go. We're over the wire. Now the anxiety sets in because you're watching me not get this done. There we go. There we go. Make sure it's seated.
Stay over here.
And that one is now in. So, plug it back up. Tuck our wires out of the way. Still stay out of the way. There we go. And let's put all this nonsense back on. So there we go. Put that back in. As you do with everything before we shut the hood. Let's give her a test. I can already see the reflection. Like that little dog. Just kidding. Ta-da! And now is where we paint it red and call it heavy duty. Oh. There we go. New headlight bulbs in your rodeo. Thanks, everybody.
Come on, boss! Come on! Yeah!